Meowdy. 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 Meowdy, everybody. Meowdy, Alpha Craft. Meowdy. How does that say? Oh, I'm lagging. Cinet Cat. Hold on, I got it. Cinet Cat. Pro did it. Seiko. Raverth. Darkened. Snow. Meowdy. Meowdy. Fluffy. Fluffy the fuck so well. Meowdy. Bone Star. Kratek. Hello! Hi! Meowdy Bulam. Meowdy. Hello. 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 Meowdy. AGV. Dark Dig. Kitty Catty. Fanto. Saying hi to everybody that says hi to me first. Because if you don't say hi to me, I can't see you to say hi to you. Meowdy. Potato. Potatoes, man. I'm lagging. It's a little laggy this world, but it's worth it. It's worth it because it has light volumes and I can like move over here and it's in the shadow and move over here and I'm in the light and it's great. Meowdy. Bentolomeo. Caesar. I'll drink water. And it's funny because you have sub to YouTube. Now you found. Thanks for the follow, Fluffy. What's the plans for today's stream? I'm glad you asked. For the ones with the keen eye and the general announcement, Meowdy links and the general announcement role in the Discord, I have said that there is, and I am lagging. I have said that there is a, there's a special guest. There's a special guest. Oh, there is a special guest this stream. And as the name of the stream suggests, this guest is from high school. It's a high school. It's from high school. And for you two guys, for the ones that know him, you guys just know him because you have already seen. You just know it. You know the lore. But the ones that don't know him, I am gonna share one of my first videos that I made and posted for you guys to be in the loop. Does that work? Does that work? Meowdy. Oop. Yes. Now I want to know if you guys can hear the video, because I can't hear it, but I can see it making sound noises in the... Meowdy. Have you ever thought you live in a small world? Can you guys hear it?
I have. Picture this: you're a little
Yeah,
kid,
you
cat,
can hear
a
it.
little baby cat,
It's quiet.
and you get sent to this. It's not really a school; it's more like a tutoring
No,
thing.
no.
And there,
I'll pause it. I can't hear it. I don't know why. It's not sharing it to me. Yes. Okay. I'll just volume it up.
Meowdy. Have you
I'll
ever
just
thought
read
you
the
lived in a small
captions.
world? I have. Picture this: you're
I
a little
remember the
kitty
old
cat, a little
microphone. I'm
baby
glad that I'm
cat,
not
and
hearing
you
it.
get sent to this. It's not really a school; it's more like a tutoring thing. And there, you meet a friend. Let's call him Ray. So Ray becomes your friend. Every time you go there,
look,
you
it's old
guys
socks.
have
Socks
such a
from,
great
like,
time.
3
And
months
then
ago.
it's over. You don't need to go to that place anymore because you're going to school now, and you never see Ray again. On the other side, you get to school. So cool, so scary, but cool. You meet this guy first day of the school. Let's call him Mao. Is that a weird name? I don't care. So you and Mao just hang out. You guys are just besties, but only for
key
that
friends
year.
in this
Because the
video
next year you
probably
guys
hate
go into
anime.
elementary. Then as a kid, you don't really value friends just as much. You're not in the same class anymore. Just about time to make more friends. So now I don't see Mao. I don't see Ray for the next 5 years. 5 years later, first year of high school, I'm walking during the recess and I just see Ray and Mao together, just
I'm glad that I got
talking,
a new
hanging out. I'm
microphone, 'cause
like,
I love more
wait,
enjoyable.
I know you two. And they're both like, we both know you too. And we've been friends for the next 8 years until now. We're still the best friends. Such a small world, isn't it? What are the odds that two of my childhood friends became friends? And then I became friends with both of them again. That's so wild. What is your big small world story?
Alright. Get out of here, Socks. Get out of here, past Socks. It's time for new Socks right here. The one that's live. The one that's live. Live Socks is here now. So, now that we've seen the video, without further ado, one of my best friends and one of my best friends and my own personal bully. More on that later. Here we got Ray.
What?
Ray, right there, in the corner. In the corner. The height difference between the small sticker and the and Ray is not representing any IRL height difference, and it's just so you guys can see the cat better.
That's a lie. Hi, how are you guys? How you doing?
That's Ray. That's right. You're a little loud. Is it loud? Is it quiet? I have to figure it out. You're a little
I don't
loud for me.
My bad. I'm a little loud, I guess.
Hello,
How you guys
Ray. Hi. Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Everybody's saying hey. They're saying hey. Ray the cat. Ray the cat. You're a cat now.
I love being a cat.
I have turned you into a furry. Ray's not a furry, as far as I know.
Not that I know of either.
But you're a cat now, so for this stream, you are a
But-
furry.
I love cats, so it's fine by me, you know. If you told me what I would like to be, I would probably be a cat, you know, just chilling and sleeping all day. Sounds lovely.
Yeah. So, this is Ray. This is Ray. It's a high school friend, the Ray from the video. Way before high school too. Ray's just a cat. Ray's just a cat. Oh, Ray the Fox. Hi, Ray the Fox. That's not gonna be confusing at all.
No, I'm not a fucking cat.
Somebody else.
What?
So, around last week or so, I reached out to Ray and I invited them to get some nostalgia, going flowing or something like that. To talk about the past, to talk about young Socks, because that's always fun and it either ends in a good memory or in cringe. And I think that is fun.
I will say, I was scrolling I don't know, for the past hour through our old chats, and it's all just cringe. There's that it's all just cringe. I keep looking, and the more I keep looking, the more my brain melts. It's just cringe.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
But that's funny, you know. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. How about we start at the beginning? You want to talk about a little bit about yourself, Ray? Stuff that I didn't mention in the video because the video was not about you.
It makes sense. Yeah, well, hello guys. I am Ray. Who said I like Ray? He's mean. It's true, but okay, whatever. I am also from Panama, clearly, because or else how would I know that guy from high school? You know, makes sense. And from the video, what I can say is, yes, we met in some type of tutoring thing. I honestly have no idea how to call it. It was pretty weird. But we met there in I don't know, I think I was 6 at that time. Maybe less. I really don't know. And, yeah, then I remember I stopped seeing him. I sometimes saw, I think, his grandparents. but I did not see him. I remember I clearly did not see him. I stopped seeing socks, and then I suddenly, like, we were both in taekwondo. However, we were in fun fact, we were in the same academy, and also he lived pretty close to me, which I did not know when I was in tutoring. Like, I had no idea.
Goodness.
And we went to the same exact academy of taekwondo,
Oh
but
yeah.
he went like an hour before me.
Surprise! Socks did taekwondo some time ago. I quit it because I am
Yeah.
not built for fighting.
That's a lie. He definitely beat me up a few times.
No.
But you're so big and tall. You definitely beat me up a few times, bro. Clearly.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I am big and tall, and I overpower Ray so easily. Actually,
Yes.
I am buff.
Happens
I am strong.
all the time.
Yes.
Huge guy. Honestly, 7,000 feet tall, bro. Really tall.
This is true. This is true. See, now we have someone else vouching for me.
But as I was saying, I remember I saw him once, like in the class, because I got a little bit early and he was leaving, and I was just sitting there, and I looked at him and I was like, wait, I think I know this guy. Like, I think I know him. And the reason why I thought I knew him is because he didn't change at all from the last time I saw him, which was at least like 4 or 5 years ago. He looked the exact same. And I was like, wait, is that the guy I know? Or it's like his little brother or something? Like, there's something weird going on. Like, I don't...
I am an
I remember that.
unchanging creature. I don't age, actually. I am immortal.
That makes sense. And he was since, like, I don't know, when I was 6 years old, so like, I don't know, a lot of years ago.
I'm not gonna
Since
lie.
that age, he was humongous.
I'm not gonna lie. When Ray first approached me in Taekwondo, which I did not mention this in the video at all, but this is the first time I saw Ray since the tutoring thing. I totally confused him with someone else. I totally confused him with someone else. You know it. You know this. I told you I confused you with the one that spoke English at the Taekwondo thing.
Oh, yeah. True. I remember.
Yeah, I confused you with them. So when you said
Yeah.
hi to me, when you came up to me, I like, said hi to you in English.
Yeah. But talking about that, that's something that I have a pet peeve about it. Since we're both from Panama, we both speak this beautiful language called Spanish. However, also fun fact, I do not live in Panama currently. I am overseas, to put it that way. So when I go back to Panama, just chilling, he speaks to me in English. And it bugs me out because I speak English like normally in the country I'm living right now. So it's normal for me to speak English, but when I go back to Panama, I expect to speak Spanish. But he constantly just speaks to me in English. So I have to change everything. Like, my brain just automatically answers in English. And we have a conversation in English. And midway to the conversation, I'm like, wait, why are you making me speak English? We're in Panama. We speak Spanish. What's going on? But yeah. I think somebody said to put me louder.
Put you louder?
Can we get Ray a little louder? Is it just me or struggling to hear them?
Struggling to
Also,
hear
by the way,
them. I'll put you louder.
my pronouns are he, him, so just in case, don't be scared. Those are my pronouns.
There we go. Speak.
Hello.
Is that better?
Is my audio fine now?
Asura J. Hi, Asura. Meowdy.
Also,
Yeah.
I speak very fast, so let me know if I have to speak slower.
This is true. This is true. So and I've had someone in Discord complain about it, like they were like telling me like what their preferred Spanish pronouns were, like if I were to talk to them in Spanish. I just said to them like I don't think you're gonna catch me speaking in Spanish. Even though Spanish is my first language, I spend most of my days speaking in English. Practically whenever I have the chance. Why? I don't really know. On top of that, like this due to the circumstances, like as soon as I got out of high school, I started working in a call center, which was all in English. Then I started working in another, like an office job that was all in English. And now I'm in flight school, which is it's all in English. And I have a bunch of online friends that I still speak English. So I've just been in speaking English hell, and it's just stuck.
Yeah, I will say, I remember, I don't know when, a few years ago, I think it was 7th grade or something. And I remember you said something in English, and I made fun of you so hard for it. And now you speak English perfectly, you know, it's pretty good.
I have to explain. I have to explain that Ray and I had a little bit of an unspoken agreement in high school, in which in which I was his punching bag, aka he was my bully, in exchange for me not having anyone else bothering me. So I had his protection in exchange for him being allowed to bother me. So high school was fun. You
That
could
never
you could
happened. I don't
you
remember any
could
of
you
this.
could say I grew a little bit of Stockholm syndrome, if you know what that is, with my bully.
That's a lie. Never happened.
You're not
Don't remember-
gaslighting me, buddy.
I don't remember a single thing. I think we're just being friends, and you know, bullying is a healthy thing between friends.
You are the reason I locked in and learned English within like a month.
See, that's just healthy. You learned English.
Constructive bullying doesn't mean it's not bullying.
I don't know. I call that constructive criticism. I think it's perfect, you know. And do you remember what you said? Because I think it was pretty funny. But I
I
forgot
do
what you
remember.
said.
I do remember what I said.
Please do repeat.
So we were talking. This was like in 8th grade, I believe. So high school for us, it goes from what 12 years old to 18 to 17, right? Yeah,
What?
11. You got 10. You're 10 years old in 5th grade, 6th grade. Yeah,
Wait, no,
high school goes from 12 years old ish to 17 years old in 17, 18, depending when you were born.
yeah.
So it's 6 years, and this was it. But they go from like 6 years in the first half of school. That's like elementary for you guys, primary. I don't know what you guys call it, and then they just keep counting up from 6. So it's 6 more years, but it's from 7 to 12. So eighth grade would be like the second year in high school. So this was in 8th grade, and we were talking about the ASDF movie.
Oh yeah.
And there was a little bit of cultural differences between Ray and I. So at the time, I would watch a lot of stuff in Spanish, and Ray would watch a lot of stuff in English. So I did an ASDF movie reference in Spanish.
Zaki_ has been subscribed for 2 months.
Oh my goodness! Thanks for the 2 months, Saki. It's the last day. It's the last stream in September, guys. Give me money. I want to visit my boy. Oh, wrong side. I want to visit my boyfriend.
Look,
I'm
I
gonna
have an
visit him
idea.
anyways, but I don't want him to pay. What?
If somebody gives 200 subs, I'm telling the full government name of socks. I think it's a great idea.
Why would you ever do that?
Hey, 200 subs is a lot of money. I'm just saying.
200 subs is a lot of money, but oh my goodness. My
okay,
full
look.
government help.
I wouldn't say the full government name, but I can say your old user.
My
Your
old
first
username? Oh, my old username. It's so cringe.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I hate my old username. My old username was so cringe.
200 subs right now.
No. Oh my goodness. they're making a deal. I'll do half, you'll do half. On an unrelated, did you know if you have Amazon Prime, you can literally subscribe for free? You subscribe, paying nothing, and I get money. So if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can subscribe with Prime, and I get free money. You're like literally creating free money. Anyways, anyways, so there was this cultural difference between him knowing the reference in Spanish and me doing he knowing the reference in English and me doing it in Spanish. And can you get a discount? There is a discount. It's September. We're in September.
25% off.
Yeah. Right. So to which Ray, appropriately, as the bully that he is, proceeded to make fun of me for the next
I would never say
like 5 days of the week. No, so he was just making fun of me of me saying the reference in Spanish. He's just just roasting me, just on the verge of crying. I'm hating everything.
Okay.
To
You're
which
exaggerating.
to which I want to say, to which I just want him to stop. I'm just saying, I just want to say, like, I won't do that again. I won't do that again. But my English was not as good as it is now. So what I said instead was, I will don't do that again. To which Ray, who was already roasting me because of a Spanish reference, immediately exploded in laughter and proceeded me to roast me for the next 2 weeks about me butchering my English.
That's pretty funny though.
Just I will don't do that again. I think that I don't will. It was either I will don't or I don't will.
So yeah, I remember something about that. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
So
Look,
that sparked
say-
that sparked something in me, and I spent the next few weeks or so practicing my English until it was good enough.
Like, I would say I definitely since I was young, I studied a lot of English because my previous school was mostly in English. And apart from that, my mom, when she used to punish me, instead of taking away the electronics, she just put the TV in English and locked it in English. So I had to learn if I wanted to watch something. So from young, I knew English and I started learning English and all that. And then I got to this new school where I met Socks again, and the school had such bad English. I can tell you right now.
Peter just tipped $25.
I don't blame Socks for his
Thank
English.
you so much.
Because I think
lost
he was
my
there
hands in the
for
steel mill, and this is my
how
workers'
long were you
comp
in
payout.
that school?
What?
Zekilo _ has
Hold
been
on.
subscribed for 2 months. Meowdy so
What?
stretch.
Kata just donated $25. First of all, Kata, you're not allowed to donate. Second of all, what? Second of all, what did it say? You lost your hand. Where is it? Activity feed. Here it is.
What? Thank you, Sekilo, for your tier 1 sub for 2 months.
Oh, you're thanking for me? Oh my goodness. Where's the?
Of course.
The filters. There you go. Let me turn on everything. You lost your
Also, I wanna
hands
say
in the
right now-
steel mill, and this is your workers' compensation payout
What?
at 25. What is it, 25 Walmart gift card or something like that?
To be honest, I have something similar. They tried to pay me in Walmart, no, in Amazon gift cards for a job I was doing.
Oh my
Crazy.
god.
I would say right now, before I continue the story, I want to thank GlitchCat22 for the sub that they gave me. Big ups to that guy.
I wonder
girl,
if
I don't know.
Glitch
Big ups to
Cat
them.
is here. Is Glitch Cat here? No, they're not in this stream. They're missing out.
Doesn't matter. I want to say that publicly.
Zuki _ gifted 2 subs.
Yo.
Was.
Say thank you, bro.
Thanks,
Right now.
thanks for the 2 subs, Seki. Thanks for the 2 months, Sekilo. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Yeah, you were talking about learning English.
Oh yeah, thank you. I forgot. Yes, as I was saying, I do not blame socks for the English there because it was honestly really, really bad. Like I got into
Valorant
classrooms.
gifted 1
Oh my
subs.
god,
Woas.
Valorant? What?
Valorant?
Valorant gifted us up?
Valorant?
Snow Ability lol gifted 5 subs.
Thank
Woas.
you, Snow
Valorant?
Ability LOL, for the 5 gifted subs. I think I don't know how to count. Yeah, good enough.
Valorant,
Snowability
the
LOL has
hit
been
game
subscribed for
Valorant?
4 months.
Hit
Meow.
me Valorant? I don't like Valorant. Don't endorse that. Do not play that game.
I mean, thank you for the 1 sub, Valorant. But...
Nah, it's an event. It's an event. For 5 gifted subs, you get 1 free gifted from Valorant.
Oh, okay, goodness. I was like, what the hell? Thanks for the 5 gifted, Snow. I should keep track of these of the gifted. Your job now, Ray, is to keep track of the gifted subs. If it gets to 200, you have to fulfill your promise, and I will sob and cry in the corner.
It'll be pretty funny. Sure. I don't know how to keep track of them, but I'll figure it out later.
I think I can change the. If you had thought about this before, I could have changed the.
I had thought about it before. I just didn't tell you because I thought it would be really funny.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, doesn't matter. I'm going to, keep on going with the story. So yeah, I remember I walked in classrooms and I spoke better English than my teachers, and it was always really funny. So
It was.
when that story happened, Socks had really terrible English, like terrible, terrible English.
It was bearable.
No, it's like mouse English right now, probably worse. And you have heard Mao speak English.
Yeah.
That guy is terrible. It's horrible.
Mao is the
Talking
other one from the story. Oh my god, we're gonna talk about Mao.
I think it's time to talk about Mao.
Oh my
So
goodness.
let's put this into the perspective right now. So let's say my dynamic with Socks is big brother type. I bully him, nobody else can bully him. That's my dynamic with Socks. Mao, on the other hand, is your typical, how do you say it? How do I say this without? Fuck boy. I cannot say anything. That's the word.
Fuck boy. He's an
That's the
e-boy.
word. Bye, Darkened Death. Bye bye. But yes,
Bye, Darkened.
he does funny things sometimes that are not really funny to us. And I just remember in 7th grade, he got a girlfriend.
Oh no.
Her name, let's call her Doe. I
Doe.
think that's appropriate. Doe. You know why? So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Mao and Doe started going out, and before that, I think we should give a little bit of context. Just before, can I talk about this?
You can, yeah.
Great. So, Socks like a little person called Doe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I've always been a sentimental person. That's actually what the heart on my back means. I have always been a sentimental person. So in high school, I would get a lot of what's called a puppy love crush on a lot of
Yes.
people. So I would fall for people pretty easily.
And he would fall hard. And he would do a lot of stuff. Like in 7th grade.
I oh my god. Oh, oh no. I don't know how much information are you. Oh no. Oh no.
A song.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I did not write a song for my puppy love crush. That is not something I would do. And then this is slander on my name, and that never happened actually. And I that's oh god.
Sure. You can say whatever you want.
No. Oh god. Oh, I'm cringing so hard.
So this happened. Afterwards, I'm pretty sure you wrote like a letter or something, and you were constantly talking to her. And though I remember I was with another friend, and it was me, another friend, Doe, and Mao. We were together in the library, and I just see Doe and Mao like intertwining their legs, and stuff. And I'm just with my other friend, like, yo, that's kind of weird. Something's going on here. And keep in mind, in all of this, Mao and Socks are supposed to be best friends, like it's a trio. Me, Mao, and Socks. That's a trio.
Yeah, we're best
And I,
friends.
and I see this, and I'm like, wait, Doe with Mao? Well, that's kind of weird.
How many subs
And
have
yeah,
we
the next
gotten?
day, huh?
How many subs have we gotten?
I think 8. That's my guess.
I'll do 8. 6 plus 2 plus 2, 10. All right.
Sure. But yeah, so this happens, and then I think the next day they just said, yeah, we're dating now. And I just look at Socks, and I look at Mao,
Devastating. Devastating.
and I look at Socks, and I look at Mao, and I'm just like, wait, what happened? What? How? Huh? Oh. That was definitely the first time we saw not a fun side of Mao, let's say. And I mean, I can say more. Like, I can go on and on about Doe.
Yeah, no, that was quite the moment of my life, not gonna lie.
The era, yeah. Doe did a lot of stuff, and Mao is the type of person that when you're like their partner, he'll just do whatever you say. It doesn't matter. You can tell the guy to jump off a bridge, he will. Like he's just that type of person.
If he was a furry, he would be a dog, a puppy.
He would. He would.
Yeah.
Like straight up, you can tell that guy whatever and he will follow. So let's say Doe was not really fond of Socks. And
So again, I am a sentimental person. This applies for falling in love with people and my relationships and just everybody all together. I just love people. So of course I am best friends with Ray and Mao. I pretty much love them like platonically, not romantically, of course. But it's like I am gonna spend time. At the time I was in the same classroom with Mao, not with Ray. So I was closer with Mao than with Ray. So I would try to spend a lot of time with my only friend in high school, which Doe, who was their partner, did not really like.
yes. And Doe, knowing that I was friends with both of them, came up to me and told me, hey, I don't really like Socks hanging around Mao. He's always there bothering. Can you do something and take him away? And I just looked at her with like a deadpan expression on my face, just, what? Like, I was honestly dumbfounded by what she said. But the worst part is that Mao was next to her. And he heard everything she said. And he did nothing about it. And I was just standing there like, what? So I took Socks, I took him away because clearly that was not a fun environment to be in.
I was not in the loop on this for a bit.
Yeah, I did not tell Socks because I don't think it would be a good idea to tell the guy that, the person he liked suddenly doesn't want him around her or his best friend.
By the way,
So, yeah.
I was dumbfounded. I wasn't sad. I wasn't devastated about Mao and Do dating, but I was dumbfounded by the just the fact that it happened. It's like I feel like there's some sort of bro code of that like prevents that.
Yeah, I agree that was not a fun experience. I remember that and I was like, okay, well, this is kind of weird. I think we should stay away from these people for a while because it's definitely not fun. And then I think by the end of that year, Mao suddenly. I remember exactly what he did. I don't know if I'm not gonna share it because he's not here. However,
I remember what he did too.
I know exactly what he did. I know word for word. I can say bar for bar, but I'm not gonna say it. However,
He did something not
Do,
very nice.
yeah, but to Do, like
Yeah.
Do and Mao broke up, and I remember we were in school. I think I remember when,
F tag.
but I
I don't
just
know
remember we
what
were
F
in
tag
school,
is. Yeah.
and
I
we were just
remember this
walking.
too. I was
with
not there,
Mao.
but I remember this story.
Yeah. I wasn't there either. I also got told, but I remember it was Mao walking, and there was like a bunch of people next to him, and they just hear Mao, and he turns around, and just like Do comes out of nowhere and slaps him across the face. Mao wears glasses. His glasses start flying off, and then he
Oh
had
my
a
God.
big red mark on his face.
Oh my god, yeah, no. Mao, so the relationship with Ray, Mao and I it's pretty much a brother relationship. It's not like we're good influence for each other, or we're like the best person for each other. We like go along with each other. But for some reason, there's an invisible bond that just makes us inseparable. So Mao, and we tell him to his face, yeah, like you're an asshole. But for some reason, we just can't get away from him because it's awesome. It's awesome to hang around. So it's
Yeah, that's true. I will
God.
say, like, I can't keep talking about Mao forever because he
Were you
always
talking
makes
still?
some crazy
You
things.
might have.
Huh? Oh yeah. Like he keeps talking. I can keep talking about him because he's really interesting. But I think we should, keep it between me and Socks because he's not even here. So
Yeah. Near on here on Twitch. I couldn't find it while I kept up on YouTube. I love your first, by the way. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
but yeah,
God, that's
we can.
7th grade. 7th grade was wild. 7th grade was wild.
I don't think 7th grade was that crazy, to be honest, compared to the rest of the things that
It
happened.
it was pretty crazy for me because I was pretty involved in the thing that happened.
Oh, true. I guess it would be pretty crazy for you. I
the
forgot that detail.
the other years though there was crazy stuff happening, but it was around me, not involving me.
Yeah, that is true. Forgot about that
Um,
small detail there. Nah,
God, I
I
think
think.
there's not much I can talk with Ray about, like besides the drama in 7th grade because I was not in his same classroom, but 8th grade comes around. That's when I'm no longer in the same classroom as Mao, but I'm in the same classroom as Ray, and
Ooh, I forgot
that's
about
when my nightmares begin.
Okay, there were nightmares. Okay,
You were such
still
an
we were
asshole.
fine. Look, there was this group of men. Well, the kids. They were they were children. Like in 8th grade, there was this group of guys that called themselves the Divine,
The divine.
and
Oh no, I remember
yeah, they were
this.
doing some crazy stuff, and I
It
protected
was
you from them.
yeah, it was
So,
some sort of gang wannabe thing,
oh,
some sort
bro,
of
that's my
like cult. I don't know what it was, but it was like a group of friends doing weird stuff. They were doing interesting activities. Um, I was protected. I was protected by Ray in exchange
Yeah,
for
that
becoming his punching bag.
you were not. I didn't punch you once.
No, no, but I was emotionally shook.
Ah, barely.
My little heart. Something changed inside my little heart.
It builds character. It builds character. But I can tell you,
Hello, Dakasu. Yanni.
I remember that you used to take your chair because I sat another friend in front of me. We can call him Sun, and like that the way we were sitting, it was like 5 rows. I don't know,
Yeah,
but it was like everybody just.
it's with last name. And Ray and I last name are not that far apart in the alphabet. But it was far apart enough that I was not in the same line with them. I was like it looped around to the next row. So I was
Yeah.
pretty far from them.
Well, okay, you were literally 2 last names away from mine, but you were completely in the back, and I was totally in the front.
I think I can
And we had
actually
a friend in
wait.
between.
I can show it actually. Hold on.
What?
Yeah. So you were like sitting like here on the stream. You're gonna have to see it. You're gonna have to watch the stream.
Well, it has delay, so I have to wait. I don't know.
You got it.
I'm gonna
it's
say
fine.
yes.
So we're sitting here. Sol was sitting like behind
Yes.
you, and I was
No, in
sitting
front of me.
like in front of you. Oh, so you were sitting here. Sol was sitting in front of you, and I would sit like here.
Yes, I would have to assume. I cannot see. And I remember there was a space next to me where there was trash,
Yeah.
and you straight up just took your chair and sat next to me through most lectures.
I did. I would just move my chair and just sit next to Sol and
Yeah, because
and Ray.
it was boring in the back. Like, you had a bunch of people there, which boring people. So you sat next to me, next to the cool guys, you know?
The
Weird, best-
the astronomy girl. Is it
Yeah,
no, not astronomy,
I know.
astrology. Which one is it? Which one
Yeah.
is it? Which one is it? I don't know if it's astrology or
Astrology.
astrology. The astrology girl. Oh my goodness. Now I
She
am
was
not.
only that.
I am not. I'm not really. I'm not. I don't judge people, you know. But I have my beliefs. I don't really believe in astrology. I don't. It just kind of doesn't make sense that the day I was born influences who I am. I feel like I would more about my day-to-day experiences influences more about who I am than when I was born. She was an interesting person. Let's leave it there.
Look, I'll have to agree with you with I don't believe in it at all. However, I would say there's certain people that are interesting that do believe in it. And since they're interesting, I'm interested. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna leave it at that. Going on.
You're following the steps of Mao. What
I
a
would never do such a
shame.
I do not do what he does, you know? That's a path I do not follow. You
Why
know
does
what I'm talking about.
my
Hydrate, drink water right now.
Spotify playback possible while transmitting audio? I'm not transmitting audio. Oh no.
Somebody redeem hydrate. You have to drink water. Why are you not
I'm
drinking
gonna
water?
drink water. My Discord is pausing my Spotify, which is a shame.
Don't scam the guy. Drink water.
I'm going to.
Alright, as I was saying, I remember that. I also remember that you brought. I have to stretch now. I have to drink water and stretch. So I don't know what you're gonna do now. I cannot do both at the same time. But yeah, as I was saying, I remember once you brought. Yeah, I think we all know that Socks likes planes. I think that's pretty obvious. I don't know. I don't think it's a secret anymore. And
Yes.
I remember when we were in like 8th grade, you brought that game on your tablet about a little plane, like flying around the plane.
Hmm.
It's like a simulator that you found on your tablet for some reason.
Yeah.
And it was fun. We played it a lot. And I remember it was Spanish class. No, I think it was science class actually. It was science class. And
Oh yeah. I was back at my
sitting-
desk. I was back at my
yes,
desk.
you were in your desk. You were sitting down. And I remember you had like a book open. So you're
Yeah.
kinda, you know,
Yeah.
hiding it. And you
I
have
was
your like tablet open, playing the game.
I like planes a little too much, you know. Let's say I like planes more than science class. And I had like I think it was a Spanish book.
Yeah,
It was a Spanish book. A Spanish class book open on my legs, like under the desk. And I was sitting with the tablet on the book so they wouldn't see it.
The thing is,
I am too locked in. I'm too locked in.
the teacher stopped giving the class and started staring at him. And since I was in front, I was looking back like, bro, how do I tell this guy to stop using his tablet? Guess he's gonna get caught. You know? So I just look back and I'm like, bro, how do I communicate this? I cannot text because the teacher's gonna see me. I was generally tweaking out, and I remember the teacher starts going back, starts walking back, and keeps getting closer. And Socks, completely oblivious, you know, just staring at his tablet. And the teacher goes next to him, And then Socks realizes. So he panics. He closes the book and throws it into his desk.
Under the desk. It's like there's like a little space to store stuff under the desk.
Yeah, like into your desk. Like, and the teacher just looks at you, grabs the book, takes it out, and he has the tablet in between the pages.
Yeah, and it's pretty thick too. You can like tell.
It had like a pretty thick, how do you call it, cover.
Yeah.
So she just grabs it and looks at it. Socks.
This is
You're doing
science
bad
class.
homework in my class?
No.
You cannot be doing that. The whole class was looking at her and looking at the book like, what? How did you walk there next to him? You could see the light flashing in his face. The book does not emit light. How did you miss that he was using a tablet?
And then she just gives me the book back, and I just put it back under the desk, like shaking, like, oh my god!
I have no idea how he didn't get anything. Like he didn't get actually nothing. I don't know. It was crazy. But yeah, that's.
It's the I'm gonna blame it on the plain autism.
I remember that to this day, and I'm still surprised. And it doesn't help that we called the teacher. How do you translate it? Mole. Should be
Mole?
right?
Yeah, mole. You know,
Yeah.
the blind creature, that digs holes in the backyard.
We called her Mole because she had like some. We were mean, by the way. We were really mean.
Yeah.
That's pretty normal in Panama. Just mean
Kids
people all the
are
time.
pretty mean in Latin America. They're pretty mean. They don't forget.
And we called her that because she had some really, really thick glasses, and when she took them off, her eyes looked really, really small. So people just started calling her the Mole. It got so bad that at one point, like, I think she called over a parent for some reason, and since the parent only heard her nickname, she just went up to the teacher. Hi, Miss Mole. What is my kid doing today? And of course, the teacher got really mad about it because she knew who the kid was.
Oh my god. I did not know about this part.
Yeah, no. We were pretty mean. I also remember there was a rumor that somebody found her sleeping under the desk in the teacher's lounge. I do not think I should believe that, but it would be pretty funny if it is, you know?
Yeah, no, but it's common. Like a lot of people in our school they just had nicknames for pretty much all the professors.
Yeah.
Just all of
True.
them.
Wow.
Almost all of
They're
them. Unless they had an interesting enough last name or first name that it like doubled as the nickname, like it just outweighed any nickname you could come up with.
Yeah.
They all had a nickname come up by the students. We would not refer to the teacher like that, but we would talk to each other with these code names for each teacher.
We really had mean names. I'm remembering now. They're really, really mean.
I don't remember that much. I remember Awesome. I remember Mole. I remember. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I remember the one for the history teacher. Oh my god.
Even though I'm from the geometry teacher, that one's worse.
Which one was that? Well, that one. I don't remember that one.
I cannot say that on stream. That's how bad it is.
There was a story of one of my middle school professors who loves Pokemon catching Pokemon at 7 a.m. in someone else's yard.
Yeah, but I support that guy.
Oh my god. Right, do not support trespassing, please.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I do not support trespassing. My bad. I support catching Pokemon, not trespassing.
Had a teacher that looked like Pepe the Frog, so that became her nickname, Pepe. Oh my god. That would
So
be
it's
kind
a
of cool.
common thing. It is a common thing to give nicknames to your teachers.
Yeah. I guess it is.
Alright.
I've heard there's like this video of this like an hour-long video of a kid that lived like his last few years of pandemic through high school. It was like, God, the story is just so crazy. They just became because of they were just insane kids. I should send you that video. It's like an hour-long video. it got so crazy that towards the end, pretty much the FBI was against the quote unquote leader of the group, of that group of friends.
That's crazy.
It was pretty crazy. It's a crazy story.
Yeah, I don't think we did anything that bad.
Choir teacher chromed home
I mean,
because he was bald. Okay.
we called our teacher watercolor because every single time she started screaming about watercolors, and she really liked them. So her nickname was just watercolor.
Is that why? I did not know that's why that was her name.
What do you think was her nickname?
No, I did know it was watercolor, but I did not know why.
She
In
just
elementary-
they started
In
watercolor
elementary / primary, there was an arts teacher who had a surname which rhymed with Bolognese, and someone called her Bolognese a few years before COVID, and she cried. Oh my!
Damn.
But the FBI was against if I remember correctly, they were after them because of so there was like this kid in their school that was pretty much, it was just a weird guy. It was a weird guy. And then when the teachers kind of like, he did something, so everybody kind of like shunned him. And then the teachers saw like an entry point with the group that they could not just get under control. They used him as a mole, just kind of like get information out of. So he would snitch people, and as soon as people started like knowing that he was a snitch, they hated them even more. And then one night the group leader and someone else made a diss track, which was pretty fire, by the way, about the kid. And I guess it blew up online in the town, and the FBI got a whiff of it, and the lyrics was not so friendly, so they were like after the guy for I don't know, death threats or something. I don't know. I don't remember the story.
That was not in our school, right? Because you're saying this, and I don't.
No. This was the FBI. The FBI did not go to our school ever. Maybe.
Xeroxardo is raiding with 18 viewers.
I don't know.
Meowdy.
Cheryl! Hello! Welcome Raiders! Welcome Raiders! Hi! Sarah Gay, Sarah Raid. Welcome! We're talking about we're doing high school stories. Angry right now. Gonna proceed to go break your.
What?
What were you doing? What was Sarah doing? Is there any mods? Is there any mods here actually? Only Kata. Okay. Kata's the only mod. I'll do the shout out myself. Turn out what?
Yeah, I don't know. What game? Oh. Yeah.
I just spent almost an hour doing something at Green Crush lost cause of it. Path of Exile too. What's Path of Exile? Elaborate.
He can explain it. I don't know how to explain the game.
Oh my god. So you rage quit it. Anyways, welcome. Thanks for the raid, Zero. Ah. Meow. I have to spend another days, fun days, have a key drop, so I can retry this shit again. Oh, okay. Goodness. Oh my god. 8th grade was fun though. I didn't have a phone to begin with, but we were also not allowed to. We were not allowed to use phones in class, so we had to find more ways to entertain ourselves, creative ways to entertain ourselves. What's what?
That's when we had the gum mafia, right? Gum with an M, just in case.
Gum mafia, as in chewing gum. We can say chewing
Yeah,
gum.
yeah, yeah.
Chewing
I think
gum
that's better.
mafia. Yeah, it was. But I wanted to talk about the games that we would play. Remember, your table was a little bit like tilted towards you, so I brought marbles. I would play some sort of 0G tennis with the table.
We did? I
Yeah,
don't remember any of
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So since the table was like tilted towards you a little bit, the marbles would like fall, like slide, like just roll down the table. So we would have like pencils, on the bottom, on the lower side of the table. We'd just kind of play like some sort of weird tennis or ping pong kind of thing, just hitting the ball, and it would just low gravity towards the tilted side.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't
You
remember a single
don't?
thing
You
about this.
don't? Do you remember
No,
the stickman fighting?
I do. I still have that book, by the way. I have the whole thing.
You do?
Yeah, of course. Well, it's in Panama, but yeah, I have it.
I was a bad kid at school. Phones were not allowed, but teachers weren't allowed to forcefully remove phones or anything, so I just held on it tight and kept playing my shit. So I do not recommend doing
Crazy.
that. Oh my god, that's crazy. So
Yeah, like a pinball
like a pinball machine? Yeah, like a pinball machine. But like with pencils. With that also stickman fighting, which was you had to use your
Yes.
imagination a little bit. It was on paper.
Yeah.
And there would be stickmans, which I did they had powers, like each color had powers and
Yes.
such.
By the
And
way,
you
I might add that was
Mhm.
extremely rigged because I was controlling everything.
Yeah, no, it was, but you know,
Like
was-
it was too rigged, but you didn't question me at all. So and Soul, the other guy who was playing, like
he was
he's
just
straight up.
he was just there for the ride. Most of the time,
Like,
he was just there for the ride.
like if I explain his personality, he's literally a son. Like that's what we call him, son.
An
Yes, he is a
airhead.
son. Like that
Can
guy, you can tell him whatever. I
would
remember,
would it be right to call him it? Could to call him an airhead? I think it would.
yes, it would be more than right.
Yeah.
Like I don't think there's even air in his head. Like poor guy, I love him, but
Yeah, he's like
Right.
all kooky and like cute and stuff. And he's like innocent, so it's like a really joy to go to just hang around. But he's too
to
innocent.
this day, he of course we still talk to him, and
Yeah.
he just
Thanks
keeps
for the
saying
follows. And
like
Yelsito.
we have a group chat, right? And we talk in the group chat, and he just says the most out of pocket and random stuff all the time. Like I can go and look at the messages, and he'll always just say some. He also sends AI videos. I do not know why, but he just sends randomly some AI videos. I do not like AI, so I get mad at it. But he just keeps sending them, and they don't make any sense. I thought I was just gonna talk about that because it's
AI slup. Goodness.
actually it is straight up AI slap. But yeah, so like son, the way he moves and he interacts, right? If you want to feel better about yourself, you just go up to this guy and say whatever, you know? Like you can just go, hey, last night I ate, I don't know, a taco.
And
And he'll get
he
so
would be
happy.
shocked. He was like, "Oh, that's awesome! That's so cool!"
So happy. He'll go, oh my, no way, really? Man, you're amazing. I wish I could eat a taco. There's no way you did that. So you just feel so good about yourself because he just he just goes
Yeah.
crazy. I don't know why. But actually,
Unbrindlet join
Unbrindle,
this person. Yes, absolutely. Genuinely,
straight up, that's
he's if the if the Ray of Sunshine character from like any show was real, that would be him.
yes, straight up. And I would say
He's a
at
Ray
that
of Sunshine character.
we call him son, like straight up.
Yeah, it's Sun.
But I would say at that point, you know, in 8th grade, we, and yes, I say we, were a little bit edgy, you know? That was our
Yeah, I
we.
guess I was.
It
I
was
guess I was a little edgy. I guess I was a little edgy.
yes. You were.
I was just following you. I was just tagging along. I didn't. I was FOMO. It was FOMO. Listen. Oh, I just sat in the share.
But yeah, it was. It was. We were both a little edgy. So the contrast of we being extremely edgy and just wearing our emo face and being, I'm better than everybody else and nobody can feel the pain I'm feeling right now. We had that contrast of Sun just being a Sun.
Yeah,
So
and
it
he
was
would
a
just
pretty
be.
funny relationship.
He would just be amazed by our edginess.
Yes, I picked him up for that too.
Do you also play that game where you flick a coin at each other's knuckles until the other person
No.
stops because of pain? No. What were the pain? We did play pain endurance games. What were they? There was like this game where you would like put your hands like this, and then the other person would put your hands on top of your
Oh, yeah.
hands, and you had to just flip your hands and hit their hands like on top of them, and they would have to just get their hands away before you could hit them. That was
We
one of the
also
pain
did
endurance games.
that when somebody did something stupid or said something stupid, you had to put your neck down and they will hit you in the back of your neck.
Ah, Las Funas. Not fun. Not fun. Not fun.
I think-
Slappies,
I remember-
kinda, but worse. Cause if it was stupid enough and people got coordinated enough to do it, they would do,
Oh, yeah.
they would do like an actual like line full of people. Like the whole. Do you remember the group of guys, the divines that we talked about earlier? They would get in a line of people, and you would have to walk through that between all of them while they tried to hit you on the back of the head. It was horrible. It
Yeah.
was horrible. I never had to deal with that, but it was horrible to watch even. God.
I mean, I remember you got hit once by like
I
the whole
did.
friend group because I think they were playing football or something and had like the ball. And I mean soccer for the US people, but football and they had the ball. And I remember I think you grabbed the ball and just threw it straight into the administration, like the room for administration, like the door from administration. So
I remember this, but I think so.
they
I
were
might have.
about to take the ball away, and I'm pretty sure they did. I think they straight up just did.
Meowdy sama knows. This was so traumatic that I don't remember it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the whole friend group just put your neck down, and you were like, "Yeah, I guess."
Ow.
But yeah, talking about our, I think you reckon we should go into a little bit of cringe
Fine. Fine.
to the edgy phase, or no?
The edgy face. I am curious remembering because everything that's cringe, I just kind of block it out of my memory, so I don't have to deal with it.
Oh, I remember it constantly. No, I'm joking. I don't. I
You,
also
you,
just
you,
block
you,
it.
you just read through the old messages. Oh my god.
Yeah, I will say I think it was more cringe than you because in general your personality is just way more nicer.
Bye bye, Kara.
Bye bye. But I think one of the reasons why we started being so edgy was because of an anime. You remember? Assassination Death.
And Satsuki Ojutsu.
That was definitely one of the big things. Like I think because of that, and yeah, we kind of made the characters our whole personality. I'm not gonna lie, or at least I did. I know that for sure. Wait, what? Football stories. We had our small football field near the windows of the teacher's break room. When there's a printer as well. One day the window was open. They nuked that printer, so like all the ink just went everywhere in the room. No, that's a fun school story. What happened with us with footballs? They just constantly broke lamps
Old stories.
in like the gym.
Yeah.
Like, they just threw the footballs up
They would
all,
kick
like,
it. It was a pretty big gym, and not only
Yeah,
that,
it's
but the
pretty high.
actual look. So there's a gym. It's like a structure. It goes up, so it's kind of like a normal size gym, but then the actual gym part is lower than the ground, so it's even taller.
Yeah, I don't know how they managed to do that, but they always broke the lamps. And I remember, since we were edgy, back then, we ran and just got a piece of glass and just took it with us. which I also still have, by the way. I am a hoarder. I will not. Oh my god! Talking about things we found, Will-chan.
Wilshan, Wilshan. You have to.
Going
Yeah, I
back
don't.
to seventh,
Okay.
going back to 7th grade, we were in atletismo. How do you say that?
uh,
Athleticism,
just running.
I guess. I mean, it was more than running, but sure. We were kind of in the running club. It was. I
Not
think it was
me.
us two, Mao.
I wasn't. I was
You were not
only.
in it,
No, I wasn't.
really? I remember you were.
I don't know. I wasn't. I was not in running. I was not. I was rarely in extracurricular activities. My parents never let me go anywhere.
Oh, true. I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
Small little issue. Wait, I mean, the printer was not usable anymore, and they needed a new one. It also happened 3 times during my time. What?
Three
3 times? Why
times.
did they keep opening the window? Wait, whatever. At the school where people broke a window. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. With the football an accident.
Home
Football supposedly
balls.
in rainy days. Yeah, that makes that sucks to you. To be honest, I
That's
think football was a
crazy.
pretty big thing in our school, so everybody just wanted to play it.
You know, last
Yeah.
okay. I was so lazy in school. I was so lazy in school. So my
Yeah,
autism limits to planes. If it's not plane related, I don't want to deal with any of it. So I I just didn't do anything. And I was almost failing every year.
Well, okay. You didn't do anything true, but you did do some things. I remember we went to the
I
theater club as well.
Yeah, I only did the things that I was passionate about.
Yeah, but that's like most people.
Yeah, but most people like to pass with like a good margin of confidence. I was always passing like at the limit of the thing, or going
Nerds.
to summer school. I think every year I went to summer school, and I actually failed one year, the last year. And I want to bring this up because after repeating the last year, that year, believe it or not, they were not into football. The game that like boomed
Well,
in that was volleyball for some reason.
wasn't last year in COVID?
No, it was right after
You mean your last year or my last year?
my last year after repeating.
Oh, then I don't know. I wasn't there.
I guess COVID got people into volleyball. I don't know. Okay, back to 7th grade.
Yeah, in 7th grade. I think it was after the athleticism club, but there were like 3 main football fields in our school. There's one
Hmm.
that's called the small football field, the big football field, and then
And
the secret
the
football.
secret football field, because it was like up a gravel road at the back of the school, like hidden away in the
I
woods.
think I went there like at least, I think maximum 10 times in the whole time I was in school, because I don't think we went there enough.
I love we loved sneaking up there.
Yeah, because we were edgy again. Remind you, we were
Yeah,
edgy. We just like,
yeah.
oh my god, it's a secret
Oh,
place of
the
the school.
secret, the secret.
This sounds so good.
Does that mean
Oh
we're
yeah,
still edgy because we went to the abandoned bunker?
okay, we did not go into the abandoned bunker. We just wait. I don't think we should be telling the story. This is clearly trespassing.
No,
This could be used in court. This could be used in court. As your lawyer, I would not approve of this story.
you did not have
Okay.
to say it was. They do not know what we're talking about. Okay. Anyways, that's not in high school, so it's not it's not in this stream. Back to 7th grade.
Very true. So, yeah, we were chilling, and then we found a ball, literally like outside of the small court. I don't know. I think we lost one of our footballs that we were playing there, and it went over like the fence. And when we went to find it, we found another ball there. There was like a deflated basketball that was just a really small, like a toy one. So not like actually just a toy basketball, but for some reason we loved it so much we drew a face on it, and I do not know if you know. Oh wait,
I'm starting to see a
where is this?
pattern. We might we m- we might have just gotten attached to objects pretty quickly.
We did. We definitely did. But okay, there is. I do not know what movie is it from.
The I'm lost. How was it? It's the one with
It's
Tom
something from the
Hanks.
2000s.
Yeah, the one with Tom Hanks. Lost at Sea. How was it?
I know in Spanish.
Survivor. I don't remember what it was, but yeah,
No, it's El Naufrago, but the shipwreck.
shipwreck.
I don't know if that's what it's called in English. That's the translation, but doesn't matter. The thing is, from that movie, he finds like a volleyball, and mind you, he is like on a shipwreck, so he's alone in the middle of an island, and he gets his volleyball. And he decides, you know what, this is gonna be my friend, and he starts talking to the volleyball. He puts like his palm in front of the volleyball and makes like a little face on it. And we said, well, we cannot call him the same. Castaway,
Castaway.
yes.
Yeah.
Like we cannot name him the same thing because then it'll be copyright infringement, clearly. So we said, you know what, Will Chan, same thing, works.
Will
Which
Chan.
also I do have to this day.
You
It's in my
still
closet.
have Will Chan in your closet? Oh my god.
Yep,
That's a legendary item right there.
that actually. Yeah, Castaway. Yeah. But somebody stole from your food drawer. I'm not Chad, so I
That's
can tell.
oh my
Um,
goodness. Can we
what was
demo?
I saying?
Can
Oh,
we?
yeah.
Can we unmod Caleb? Squared. You can take Caleb's place. You're a
I
moderator
am
now.
not in chat.
Congratulations.
I do not count as chat. You said chat, don't tell. Uh, what was I saying? I forgot. Oh
We were
yeah,
talking about
Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah, but that's not really important. I remember I still have him, and we kind of treated him. Oh, really? That kid thing. We treated him like a kid. That was what I was getting at. For some reason, in high school, we all decided to be a family, and
Right, right. It's a little it's a little like the like in VR chat how people just like to just have family-ish things, but you know it's in high school, so it's. I don't remember why it happened. I don't remember. I don't remember. So the family tree is Mao and Ray are married, and
wait. Hold on. That's afterwards.
that's
You have to.
afterwards. What happened first?
First, we said, you know what? Let's have a family tree. And at the beginning, there's like a lot of different friend groups. So we start
Yeah,
building up the friend groups. And each friend
right.
group, you get like your own family. And at the beginning, you were my brother. I remember this.
I don't.
Me, Mao, and you, like us three were brothers, because you know, that's that relationship, that's that dynamic. So
Right.
we're all brothers. And I don't know, I think it happened in 8th grade or in 9th grade. And suddenly, I know it was in 8th grade
It was in
because
eighth grade.
it was in Mao's birthday that we decided, you know what? Nah, me and Mao are gonna get married, and Socks and another friend, they're gonna be our kids. Why? I do not know.
We can call him
But
River.
oh, that's a nice one. I like that. River. Yes. By the way, River is younger than Socks. However, he's his older brother.
Yes.
Don't think too much about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
So yeah.
But yeah,
Mao and Ray are in lore married, and they're very gay with each other. Also, they're both
I agree.
straight. Um,
I don't know.
I swear to
Can't
God, and I swear to God, this applies to all of my friend groups. Straight men are the gayest people I know.
I do not know that. That's debatable. Cannot confirm. I definitely do not say wild stuff to my friend groups. Never. We did not do wild stuff on that birthday party either.
Oh
Did not
my
happen.
god. I was there.
Oh yeah, socks uh came out of a panda. Fun fact.
Yeah,
Socks
so
canonically is a panda.
yeah, a panda, a plush, a giant panda plushie, which still exists.
Yeah, don't want to touch that shit anymore.
Don't
Not my
let's not talk about that anymore.
I agree. We can move on. But yes, I also like IRL. I just went up to Mao and gave him a ring.
Mm.
So we are married. This is true. I gave him a ring. I proposed to him, and we got married. It
Yeah,
happened in ninth grade. I'm pretty sure. But yeah,
there was a wedding and everything.
yeah, there was. I
yeah.
hope he still has that ring. I'll be pretty sad if he doesn't.
Oh my goodness.
But yes, that is canonical. I don't know. Canon.
Canon,
That's the word.
high school canon.
High school canon. Yeah, and it got pretty weird after one point because since there were like a lot of friend groups, everybody was like related. So at one point, I'm pretty sure like if you went out with somebody, they were related to you in some way.
Yeah.
That almost happened to me. So yeah, that's pretty weird. But hey, it's like things that happen.
My uncle.
Oh yeah, you most of our friends were just like
There was
mine or Mao's brother.
uncle, grandfathers. I don't think I ever had any cousins, but I did have a weird neighbor, which was part of the family tree,
Yeah,
but just not connected to anybody.
it's just a weird neighbor.
The weird
Yes, that's
neighbor.
it. Just a weird guy in a corner. It's just a weird neighbor.
Yeah, it's like the family tree all connected, and then just them. They're in the family tree, but not connected to anybody.
Just a weird neighbor.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to eighth grade, I remember. By the way, we were so edgy to the point where I would carry scissors in my pockets. All my pockets had holes because of the scissors I carried in my pockets. I was pretty edgy. I'm not gonna lie.
Too edgy. I would carry my own thing, but I don't think I'm comfortable saying what it was.
I don't think you can say anything. Might be against US.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can say that I was taking that to school. It was not a gun. It was not a gun. In Panama, you
Important
need
clarification.
you need a permit to carry guns in Panama, which I do not have. So it was not a gun. It's not as easy to get a gun in Panama.
Well, I'm not gonna get into that.
Okay.
Yeah. One of the things
he
we
said he said, "You're not the police. Get out."
he's reaching.
Reaching into what? I don't have pockets.
I don't know. He's reaching.
You're gonna search me? What are you gonna search?
Hey, you don't want me to answer that.
God. A little
Look,
upset.
let's just say somebody in chat is right about what you brought to school. You know, we could keep it that way.
It was actually it wasn't. It's not. It's not technically. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what it was after stream.
Yeah. Well, going to that, we also had this funny, quirky thing where we're both from Panama. I think we're both Latino, so
Yeah.
we have multiple names and last names.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know when did this happen. But in my house, I get called by my second name because my dad has the same first name. However,
I remember this.
However, in school, since I was really young, I think I was edgy since I was like, I don't know, 3 or something. Because when I go to school, I said, you know what? I don't want anybody calling me by my second name in school. I don't care if my family does it. That's only my family. So the rest of you will call me by my first name. So I introduced myself in my first name. And now all my friends call me by my first name. Only my family calls me by second name. But for some reason, I think either in 8th or 7th grade, we decided that both of our second names are going to be
I forgot to plug in my headset. There we go.
like a different personality per se. But yeah, second name to explain. Imagine like a Latino name, right?
Hmm.
This is not anybody's name, but just in case.
I don't know what's
like
I don't know what's the purpose of it. Actually, I've never figured out what the purpose of it is.
Because it looks cool. It makes you feel better. You know, we have more names.
There is a
Imagine-
first name, an optional second name that most people use, not all, but most. Then is your father's last name and your mother's last name. So you have like 4 names. 2 first names, two names and 2 last names.
So, to say, like, for example, you can have somebody like Juan Ignacio Herrera. I forgot another last name. I'm trying to think of not last names of our friends, but it's pretty hard.
Jimenez.
Yes, Juan Ignacio Herrera Jimenez.
Juan
So
is the
you have
first name,
Juan-
Ignacio is the second name.
Yeah, middle name. Yeah,
The middle name. Yeah, middle name. Yeah, it is a middle name. That's what yeah, sure. Then
Herrera.
Herrera is the father's last name or the first last name, and then Jimenez would be the second last name, the mother's last name. This is a fictional person that my controller's turned off. This is a fictional person that we just made up as an example. If it coincides with somebody, I'm sorry.
It will be pretty funny. Some guy just listens to the stream. His full government name just blasted on the stream. Oh, pretty funny. But yes, so we decided for some reason that our second name or middle name would be a different personality. Don't know why. But
Edgy.
for me, yes, just edgy, just general edgy. For me, when I took off my glasses, because I wear glasses, then I suddenly become the second personality, and people start calling me my second name or middle name.
Yar.
It was pretty good.
Just gonna say right backwards. Yar.
Or
Yar.
Yar. And
Yar, partner.
He was pretty cringe. I remember one time we were in the middle of class or something, and somebody decided to call me by my second name because, I mean, I don't know, they saw it on the list probably or some reason. And you went and said, "Nah, that is not my middle name. I guess Yar. That's Ray.
Yar.
You wanna see Yar?" And you took off my glasses, and my cringy self just mean mugged her just because I took off my glasses. I just started looking at her madly. Then you put my glasses back on, and he was like, "Yeah,
I'm back again. I'm right now.
I'm back again." Nothing
So edgy, so edgy. If you have to, how do you know which last name you give? Your father's, the first one. That's the one you give.
Yeah, the other one is just
Lost.
for legal documents.
Yeah, the other one's lost in the sauce.
Which, funny enough, my name is so long that usually when I have a legal document, it gets cut off. Like my second last name just gets cut off because it's too long.
Someone
I've
made
met somebody
Francisco. That's crazy.
To be honest, it's pretty common to hear somebody have the same like last name twice. You can hear like Herrera.
Gonzalo
That is pretty
Gonzalez.
Gonzalo Gonzalez. True. And just to be clear, it's not that they're like brothers or something. It's that the parents just have the same last name, but some family trees are too that they just meet up.
There is last names that are a lot more common.
Yeah. That's why I said it. Yeah, don't worry about it. I think we can move from the cringy stuff. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Getting secondhand embarrassment. I don't remember mine. I remember. I'm bringing this up because I'm trying to segue into my furry and my femboy outbringing.
Oh.
Out racing, out just coming out as a furry fanboy. eventually. um, there was, I believe at some point. I don't know if you had one, but I must have had a second, a second personality that was female. I believe, I don't know if it was the same like alternate personality that with
No,
my
it was
second
not.
name. I don't think it
I remember
was.
your
I think
third personality.
that's more towards ninth grade. By the way, at the time I did not come out as anything. In my mind I was straight. However, me and River, which if you remember is my brother, we were pretty gay together. We were just straight up gay. And
Okay, that doesn't.
neither of us never, it was, I guess it was a joke, but neither of us ever just kind of brought it up or just called it out. We just were.
Look, I will say that doesn't mean anything because I'm married to Mao. Like, let's
That's
just remember
true.
that part, you know.
That's true, but you guys
So,
don't really. It was just on paper, you know. It was just for the lore.
well,
Kinda, you know.
again, because you don't want me to bring up the events that happened.
Meowdy, high vote. Um,
No, it was only us.
have split personality? No, it's just just us because we're edgy and cool.
Which, by the way, I don't have. Well, I might have some mental issues, but I do not have a split personality. Just to make it clear.
No, it's not. It's just edginess. Nothing real.
Actually, I don't have. I don't think so.
So I am an open book as a person.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to hide. I am really bad. I am a really bad liar, and I just say everything about myself. Whether with my actions or with just straight up saying it. This is something that other people like Ray realize more than I did back then. So it would take some effort for me to actually read myself as the open book that I was to others. I remember I was watching a stream, a VR chat stream. 2019 was around the time where the Ugandan knuckles kind of started booming, and like all VR chat would be pretty popular in YouTube. There was this femboy streamer that was streaming on Twitch, and I was watching their stream, and they brought up the topic of femboys, and they like explained what it was, and I felt related. So like after like meditating with myself, I just went in ninth grade to high school, and I just tell it to Ray, and Ray's like, yeah, I know. What?
Duh.
The fuck you mean you know? What do you mean you know? I'm coming to you out now because I realized that myself. How do you know before I did? God damn!
To be honest, it was just so obvious to me. Like
A
throughout
few.
7th and 8th grade, I was just looking at you and I was like, "Yeah, he's probably gay."
No,
And I was like, okay,
that's only for fanboy stuff. Let's
yeah,
just
but I thought about
skip.
it in 8th grade.
Let's just skip. Let's just skip a few maybe a year or two. When I finally sit down with myself and I question myself, do I like guys? Is that something I like? And finally accepting that I did, and I go to my friends and I go like, no, I think I might be gay. To which Ray says, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't just know. You can't just know before I know. That's not how it works.
Like,
I
it was
know,
pretty obvious.
then you know. Then I tell you. I come out to you, not you come out for me to me.
To be honest, like I remember you telling me, and I was just like, wasn't he gay before? Like, why is he telling this now?
Yeah.
Like, in my mind,
Let's
it's
skip.
like, wait,
Let's skip a
wait,
few months later, and I finally put on a furry avatar in VR chat, to which I go and announce it and come out as a furry to my friends, to which Ray, would you look at that, just goes like, yeah, I know.
Which, okay, I can tell you, with the furry, it was way easier. Like, okay, with you
It's-
liking men and all that, I knew that from a while ago because just I don't know, I just felt like you liked men. It was from 8th grade. I think I looked at you and I was like, yeah, he probably likes men. That makes sense. And just I
how
just
did
kept
you
going with my
know?
life because
How
it
did you
doesn't really
know?
matter.
Goodness.
And then for the furry thing, I remember we called you like the whole friend group most of the time called you a furry.
Yeah, I know.
And we looked at you and was like, okay, this guy's clearly a furry. And you were like, no, I would never do any of that. No, me, I could never. Fast forward a few years. Hey guys, I'm a furry. Yes, we knew. We were telling you were a furry. We clearly, we made it pretty clear that we knew. So yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like that's on you.
So I never,
We
I
even
never,
told you.
I never had the chance to come out to my friends. I never had the experience of coming out to my friends because they always knew before I had the chance to come out.
'Cause I don't know what he
So
expected.
that happened. So that happened. Let's talk
I
about
remember,
ninth
like,
grade. We haven't talked about ninth grade that much. What happened in ninth grade?
the thing is, 9th grade is a bit tricky.
They split
Because for
us.
9th grade,
They kind of
yes,
caught on that Mao, Ray, and I were friends. So I am sure that they rigged the classrooms to keep apart troublemakers. I am sure of it.
yeah, and the thing is, I think they saw us in 8th grade and how you were sitting to me, like next to me in most of the classes, and they thought,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think we should keep them together.
No, so we got split, all three of us. Now I was neither in a room neither with Ray or Mao. I would only see them in the recesses. So what
Which,
happened in ninth
by the
grade?
way, yeah, by the way, I might say I did not get into like a classroom with any of you guys until I graduated. Like from 9th to 11th, I did not get in a classroom with any of you guys.
Me neither. They kept us split. They kept us split apart.
Yeah, but for 9th grade, I cannot say much about like.
Mm.
I remember there's a few stories about us, but it was mostly in the recess
Hmm.
or like going outside. Because in the classrooms, of course, we were not together. There's a lot of things
Yeah.
happen in my classroom, but that didn't really matter. But I remember like for us, I think ninth
The
grade
most
was the
the
yeah.
most the most that would happen every year would be just Mao getting another girlfriend, and then that would be a whole rabbit hole.
True.
Every year, one or two girlfriends.
Yeah, it was crazy. Wait,
That
what?
was that was
You
kind
have
of
a
that
twin?
was kind of what I have a twin brother, and I was in one class
What?
with him in 5 years.
What do you mean,
I think
bro?
our school purposely kept brothers apart from classes.
Which is stupid.
That's all
Oh
that
yeah, well,
class splitting even go. So I know in US schools, each student has a schedule. So to each class, and and each class is in its own classroom. So you walk from one classroom to the other. So you change classrooms for each class, and each student has a different schedule. So you change classmates every class. In our school, it's not it's the other way around. Each classroom has a fixed list of students that doesn't change throughout the day or year, and each class has a different and each classroom has a different schedule of classes. So the ones that have to move around instead of the students moving around is the teachers moving around from classroom to classroom.
yeah.
So what you wanted is to get in the same class with your friends at the beginning of the year, and you would be in the same class just all year, every day, all day, every day of the year, with your friends.
Oh, okay. I remember what happened in 9th grade.
What happened in ninth grade?
So in 9th grade, you got a phone.
Oh yeah, in ninth grade, I got a phone. I got a phone pretty late. I got a phone at my when I was 14. Compared to
you have a
my
phone before.
classmate.
That you had a phone before, but it was just a brick. You got like a Nokia or something.
Oh yeah.
I think to call and that's it. But now you
Yeah.
had an actual smartphone.
The reason I'm
And
not brain rotted like all the other people my age, I got a phone too late.
what do you mean all the people your age? I'm your age. I'm not brain rotted.
Yeah.
What? Look, there's only one brain rot that I'll accept, and that's One Piece. I love One Piece. But
Hi,
sorry for later.
Sampi. You have a Nokia still? Stare.
Look, Nokia has gone pretty far, you know.
Yeah,
When I
I
mean
mean
Nokia, I mean an
the
actual
one.
brick. Like,
Yeah, the one
straight
with
up a
the
brick.
the keypad. You know. Your EP. Bye bye, Iria. Good night. I got a
Yeah,
phone.
I
Thank
can
you.
say like I can read chats now. I can just straight up just go down the chats.
Oh no.
The first
Yeah.
thing, the first thing I see is that you're telling me, would you help me beat up somebody, one of our friends? What do I call eyebrows? Let's call him eyebrows.
Eyebrows.
And yeah. You know who I'm talking about.
No, I'm lost.
Maybe.
Oh yeah,
You
I
figure it
know.
out.
I know
Yeah.
it.
So eyebrows, say, would you help me beat up eyebrows? And I'm just go, why? And you send me a screenshot of your email account being disabled.
What's I don't
Straight up,
remember. I don't remember what's the context of this.
he just straight up disabled your email, and you said it was him in like computer science or whatever.
I remember
And I just
this.
go,
I remember
yeah.
this. I remember this. I left it open. I left it open I forgot to close my session in one of the classes, and he just got into my email account and did something that just pretty much disabled it. I lost my email account. Almost lost it, I think.
And I just go, huh, lol. How do you know? And then you send me an audio, which I'm not gonna play just in case. So I have no idea what the context is. There's like 5 audios. I don't know. I have no idea what they say. And the next words I say is, it was River. And you go, no. Then I say, it's the astrology girl. You go, and you don't say anything. Then I say, I think I'm just naming people at this point because I'm just saying some random names. And then the conversation ends with me saying, okay, I'm gonna help you beat the guy up. So
Eyebrows is another current good friend of us, but it was also a little bit of a troll, and they really liked messing with me because I am an easy target, because I'm really sentimental and I get upset really easily about really small things, and that's really funny for people. Not anymore though. Now I am now you can't rage bait me. I am a ray of sunshine.
you're welcome. This is clearly because of me.
I sometimes have nightmares about. I'm kidding. I'm not.
You're exaggerating. Wasn't that bad?
How did you get an email disabled? I don't remember what he did, but he got it disabled.
Yeah, I have no idea. I just remember he told me, like after you texted me, he just said, "Guess what I did to socks?" And I was like, "What?" He left his email open and I disabled it. And I was like, "Why would you do that?" I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Was my
I just saw that, I was
personal
like,
email with like the access to all my accounts on everything. Oh my god. Pretty funny,
yeah,
buddy.
I just looked at him like, "Why would you do that? Like that doesn't sound funny." And if I keep scrolling down, the next thing I see is a picture of you inside a locker.
Oh yeah. Right.
There's no
Right,
context for
right.
it, by the way.
Right. So I'm not small anymore. You know, I had a growth in the last like
The
6
lockers were
years.
huge. The lockers were
The
huge.
lockers were huge, you know. They were like these giant lockers.
Humongous. Way bigger than the ones behind you. Way bigger.
Yeah, they were like staggered like this, but they were like giant. Like actually, the whole class was enormous, and I just so happened to be tall, um, and I could fit inside of one of those.
And I have a
But
picture for it.
yeah, I would just be able to fit inside of one of the lockers with the door closed.
Yeah, I don't remember. Was that just like a party trick type of thing? That just like, guys, look like what can I do? And just
Yeah, and then again, I was an easy target in high school. How tall are you? I am like 7 million feet tall.
I can confirm.
I was an easy target, right? People loved messing with me. That's why I had Ray for. Ray would stop them from messing with me by messing with me himself. Um,
Hey, it's better that way.
yeah, I much rather be messed with by one person than a lot. So
And
one time it wasn't Ray, it was someone else, but they were like, "Oh yeah, show us how you can get in the locker." The lockers had like a little poking out thing with a hole to put a lock in there to just lock your locker. Oh,
yeah,
and we had to go to music class, and for that class especially, you had to get out of the classroom and go to a different classroom that has all the instruments. So before leaving, they tell me to do the party trick. I get inside of the locker, and they grab a pencil, a really small pencil, and they slide it inside the hole where the lock would be, locking the door of the locker. And then everybody in the classroom left, and
where
I was
was I? I don't remember.
alone. I don't remember either. I think this was in ninth grade, so we're not there.
Oh,
And they left for the whole 45-minute class time. Me locked inside the locker for 45 minutes. I don't know how I didn't get claustrophobia from that.
I mean, I do remember that in 8th grade, you just hid in one of those to escape like the hymn.
The gym.
Just
Oh yeah, I did.
no, not gym, the hymn.
The hymn. Oh yeah, I did. I did. Every Monday
Yeah, so,
we had to go out and do the hymn, and for some reason I was edgy and I didn't want to go out and do the gym. So
because it
I
was
just
hot.
so I just hid inside of one of the lockers, successfully evading the hymn. Sorry.
Also, fun fact: in one of those, one of our friends fainted. River fainted.
Oh, yeah, no, that's something else.
Yeah, but yeah, I can. Let me keep looking at the. Oh yeah, the next thing I find is so. This is ninth grade, right? In ninth grade, uh, Mao, he was
Right.
dating a girl from 8th grade. They were still dating. They were still together.
Are we talking about
And
purple?
I mean, it's the girl from 8th grade, so I have no idea why purple, but sure, she can be called purple.
I don't remember. I don't remember the one from 8th grade.
Yes,
I did remember. Never mind.
you do remember.
Yes.
Okay, from 8th grade, the other edgy girl there.
Yeah.
The one who shaved her head. You could put it that way,
Yeah, sure. I get it. Oh,
So yeah, her,
I sit down.
they were still dating. They were still together, and yeah, Mao decides, you know what? I don't want to date her anymore, which is fine, which is okay. He can do that. It's not a grown adult, but at that point, he can do that. He can decide, and he
Yeah.
looks at this new girl and decides, you know what? I like her now. As we said, he cannot be alone for a single second. So how it worked, he still hadn't fully broken up with the previous girl, but he still like kind of wanted to go with the new girl. So he was kind of like in that limbo type of situation. And it was this thing called, how do you translate comparsas? How do you say that?
Uh, dance competition.
Yeah, they had like a dance competition in school.
Yeah,
That sounds really cringy, but yeah, it
some sort
was.
of.
Yeah, so we were in that,
We are
and
dating and we're going to Crab Shack. Sorry, I have a boyfriend already. Sorry to break your
dang,
heart.
damn.
I'm already taken.
So yes, we were in there, and Mao, he was dancing there. The thing is,
Oh, God.
the both of the girls were there,
Yeah.
and I just
We were,
I
of
just see the
course,
chat.
we're friends with Mao, so Mao would tell us all of this going on. Like, I don't want to be with this girl anymore. I want to be with this one, but I'm too scared of going of breaking up with this girl, and well, sometimes Ray and I would take things too seriously.
True,
Sometimes I would take things too seriously.
I would also. That was pretty
Yeah.
funny. But
Um.
look, I will say to his defense, M, because that's actually what we call her. We said code M. M was a little bit unstable per se. She was not in her right mind. When I say she was the other edgy person in the school, I mean it. I'm pretty sure in 8th grade we were throwing scissors in a classroom through a cardboard box. Like
That was fun.
she was yeah, but she was not pretty stable. So when he said I'm scared of breaking up with her, I understand why. It
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I
Hello Kitty girl. Sure.
worse, probably the worst.
Oh, goodness.
But the thing is, yeah, I remember I wasn't there because I had something else to do, and I just have 5 missed voice calls from Socks, and he says, "Code M, she's here. Mao found her," and I'm just, well, damn. That's my whole reaction. Damn. Socks got so
Meanwhile,
surprised by that.
I am panicking. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Oh. And Mao is panicking too with me. So I'm like, oh.
My whole reaction is just damn, and Socks responds to that with a question mark. And he's just like, what? I have to tell you everything. And yeah, then the rest of this is just I have to inform you. When can I call you? We need to talk about this. And then it's just a
Bye
picture.
bye, Snow.
Bye bye. Then it's a picture of Mao and M sitting on a bench. And I remember that, and I was like, okay, well, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Which, by the way, I think well deserved. The new girl that Mao started dating left him in like a week. They didn't last a week because the
That's
new girl
true.
didn't like him.
That's true. That's true.
Like she just wanted to test if she could make Mao break up, basically. Which kind of shitty, but at the same time he did deserve it. So it's on him.
True.
Man, I don't know what like much else happened in 9th grade because
Not
again we were
much.
separated.
Yeah, and most
Well,
of the entertainment was by, since I could not go
Mao.
out with you guys because my parents were too strict and they would not let me go out with friends almost never.
Yeah.
It was the only things that could interesting that could happen were at school. I would go home in the bus. I think, yeah, I would go home and I would take the bus home until 9th grade. I think in 9th grade I started go in my bike, right? In 9th grade.
Yeah, it should be because well, 10th we were in
Yeah.
pandemic, so
Yeah, in 9th grade I started going to school in bike, so I could be a little bit after school, but most of the interesting things that would happen would be Mao shenanigans. He would be our
yeah,
entertainment.
he had a lot of things to say and a lot of things to do. He constantly. That's one of the reasons where like we couldn't stop being his friends. Is because his life was just so crazy that every single time we talked to him, he just had something new to tell us.
Using him for IRL clout. It's not for content, just own amusement.
Actually, like it's just it was interesting, to be honest. To this day, he's still interesting.
Yeah, he's
He
so
has
fun
done
to
some
be
stuff.
around though. Like besides the whole that whole ordeal, he is a lot of fun to be around.
Like honestly, I have seen him done like a lot of stuff, and to, he still does stuff that I'm still looking at him and I'm like, bro, how have you not learned from high school?
Has
Like you
he
did so much
has
stuff in
he
high school.
how Mo always doing something so he had to be kept around? So yeah, so we could like pull him
Yeah.
out of the shit. Just get him
On a
out.
leash.
Yeah,
Straight up, we should have that guy on a leash.
we should.
Like he has fought so many people and broken so many relationships just because his girlfriend at the time told him to.
True.
Like
Has he not
it's
changed?
no.
No.
I'll tell you after the stream, but
Oh
look,
my
his current
god.
relationship. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
Did he shave? I remember he grew a beard out.
I don't know. I will say, like he came to visit me, and when I saw him, I couldn't even recognize him. I
I
walked
know, I
like
remember
straight
that.
through him.
I wish I could get him on stream too, but his English is terrible.
I mean, he could be on stream. He just probably won't talk, or he will talk a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, it would have been cool to have him on this stream. That would have been fun. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
But he's so busy all the time. With what? I don't know.
I do.
Okay.
I do. He picked a stupid
Goodness. Yeah.
career. Stupid.
I don't know what he's gonna do with his life. Probably
But yeah, he's
turn
not.
into a professor.
That's the only accurate like thing.
Yeah.
I
Right.
Can get, I don't know.
It's around the 2-hour mark. I feel like I don't know if there's anything else we can talk about. Because after ninth grade,
Pandemic.
yeah, after ninth grade, pandemic started. It was pretty much all online. What career? He's studying physics. He's gonna be a physicist.
Don't know what he's gonna do with that.
It's pretty cool, but I don't know what he's gonna work as.
It's not good. It's physics. What would that be cool?
It's
I don't
cool.
like that.
Physics is cool.
No, have you? I have like screenshots of his homework and of his tests. You see one of these problems. I don't understand anything. There's more letters than numbers. Like that's not physics at this point. I don't like that.
After
But look,
ninth
I was saying-
grade, we went to school for like a single week of 2020,
Yeah.
and then pandemic hit, and we were all sent
would
home.
say- There's funny stories there, because I remember our English teacher came in like
Mhm.
I think it was Monday or something, and she said, "If there's a single COVID case in Panama, then I'm not going to university to school anymore." And we're like, okay. Tuesday, she does not go to school. Wednesday, school gets closed.
How little older Socks is. He feels so much older than me.
They just called you old. That's crazy. I want to take that.
It's no. I get that a lot. I think I've told you about this. How people just tell me that I sound like an old man. That's what
Well,
getting a phone late does to you. You start like an old man. It's like I guess it also works with you too. I realized we speak like out of a book. I feel like we speak like we're talking out of a book. We don't speak like Panamanian people. Sometimes it feels like. I don't know if you do. I think you do a little bit, but I don't think I do.
what, in Spanish? I definitely depends.
In Spanish? No, I just talk like out of a book. I just talk Let's say correctly, but it actually means just I don't use local like colloquialisms that often.
Oh, I definitely do.
I don't.
The thing is, right now I'm regulating my speech because I've been told I cannot say curse words.
Sounds? No. Okay, I don't sound old. Asked and what you have experienced? Yes. Oh god. It's
I mean,
life, you know what they say. Like,
yeah,
the strongest soldiers get the toughest battles.
yeah, I will agree.
You are you
I've
you
definitely.
were a you were a tough battle.
You're welcome. I mean, I would
Ah,
say I've been called sir too many times, and I do not enjoy this.
I've been called Miss.
Well,
I've been I've been called Miss a few times, quite more than once, more than a handful.
yeah.
Your little trip in the US make you sound like you're 30. Yeah, it's. I get that a lot. I get that a lot.
You're
I
30.
am I am mature except when I'm being a silly cat.
I won't let that slide, to be honest. And if they tell you sound like 30, that means I'm 31, which I don't like. I don't enjoy this. Wait, no, I'm the same age.
Have you heard? 30's the new 20's, dude.
That makes you sound like a really old person, doesn't it? That actually sounds like you're 30.
Oh, I know who we're rating though. I know who we're rating. They're a suit sibling. They are a wonderful person, and they are debuting their VR, their VTuber model.
What?
We're rating Meowdy Momo, and it has Meowdy in their name too, which is pretty awesome.
What?
The message is Meowdy, as always. Meowdy with any sock stickers. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging around this stream. I planned it out a little bit with Ray. Ray, thank you so much for putting some time out of your day or night now,
Of course.
to just talk about high school stuff. It was so much fun to just go back to memory lane. Um,
Whenever you need
I
me.
hope I hope you guys enjoyed Ray. The shout out to Ray. They're an awesome person. They have helped me turn into the person that I am today. Um, and yeah,
Oh,
I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome. You guys are great. I love you guys so much. I love everybody. Thank you, Ray, for being
thank you
on
guys for
stream and
having
sharing
me.
stories. Yes, yes,
Thank you,
yes,
Socks,
yes.
for having me.
Of
And thank you,
course.
GlitchCat22, for the gifted sub. Let's
Shout
go.
out, shout out to GlitchCat22 for gifting Ray a sub. As always, thank you. Remember to join the Discord. That's discord.gg/meow wardrobe, not meowdy, wardrobe, and enjoy Momo's stream. It's great. It's great. Bye. Say bye, Ray.
Bye bye.
Oh, there we go.